And now, it's time for another edition of Weekly Time Capsule, your weekly media report, giving you history as it happens, covering such topics as hip-hop, politics, viral moments, entertainment, and more. Your week in review. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Weekly Time Capsule. It's week 3. I'm your hostess, NEICY, the GAWDESS.
And I'm Mississippi HUMMINBOY.
And we in this thing. We got some cool news for y'all tonight. Y'all already know. Did you check out, what's going on with the Cowboys last week?
Trash.
Oh my gosh.
Trash.
If you a Cowboy fan, then what's going on with this
Trash.
viral moment that we got for y'all. I'm tickled to death, but we gonna get into it. We got some awesome news. Like I said, y'all know I'm gonna say that because the time capsule awesome. Shout out to 16 Bar Studio Recording. If y'all like to get y'all studio on, y'all know where to go in Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, but we finna get into it on Weekly Time Capsule right here with Mississippi Made News. So last week, Louisiana Senate candidate rips enormous blunt in his first campaign ads. Gary Chambers, okay? He running to unseat the Republican John Kennedy on a platform centered around cannabis, legalization, economic aid, voting rights, and Medicare for everybody.
For the whole town, whole city,
But this video, y'all, this is iconic. Y'all gotta give him a clap. Give him a clap, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna clap for him.
37-second video, and I think it's 37 seconds because they say approximately every 37 seconds somebody gets arrested for, a marijuana charge or something like that.
African-American now.
African-Americans. Make sure you add that part. So this right here is like so iconic to me.
He said that, African-Americans are more likely to get arrested and pulled over by the police for small amounts of marijuana or just smoking it or whatever, not the dealers and the distributors, but the ones that just,
This was definitely strategic for him, okay? You got my vote if I was Louisiana, but I'm a Mississippian, so, but y'all go vote for him if you with the cause.
He went above and beyond, put that out there.
He did. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm sure you can probably Google it. It's called 37 Seconds, Legalized Marijuana, Gary Chambers.
Zaza!
Are you familiar with Gary Chambers?
I am now after that campaign video.
Yo, I saw this video.
Follow him on Facebook and Instagram now.
He went viral before. He was on the school board. I think he was there trying to campaign for the school to get renamed. It was named after Robert E. Lee. Right. And he went off on the Caucasians in the room. I was like, okay, black man.
I saw that,
Yeah.
I think the guy was a racist guy or something.
It wasn't a guy, it was a woman. And I think he was really calling out everybody in there that wasn't
I'm talking about the guy, the name of the school.
Oh, Robert E. Lee, yeah.
Yeah, Robert E. Lee, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He had ties to slavery, racism, and I'm going to say the Civil War too.
So that's why I guess he wanted to change the name.
He wanted to change, because it's not, Robert E. Lee is associated with something that's traumatic for black people.
Right.
If we could say it like that. Oh, and that was a viral moment.
Right. That was a viral moment. Not Mississippi.
I knew, because that wasn't Mississippi. That was Louisiana. Right. So my bad, y'all. My bad. That was a viral moment. And he's viral because he deserves to be viral. Right. Next on Mississippi. But y'all
heard the news in Mississippi, though, so it's Mississippi.
In Mississippi. Yeah. You got it.
Y'all get it.
We're going to keep it moving to Mississippi Made. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, share, and subscribe on Weekly Time Capsule.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in Mississippi, Hinds County supervisors speak out after the sheriff issues orderly conduct proposal. So a few weeks ago, we let you guys know that Credell Calhoun and David Archie were both competing against each other, trying to see who's going to be the president of the Board of Supervisors. So Sheriff Tyree Jones, sent a little letter to him and told him, hey, y'all need to get y'all stuff together.
Y'all act together down there. Cut all that
y'all need
chaos.
to get it together. And so I guess it worked because they had a meeting. And obviously David Archie decided to address, what the sheriff's saying that, he was basically like, this ain't your lane. You need to stay in your lane.
Right.
We
got
got
nothing
this.
to do with what's going on down here.
But, you know, ultimately, he did say he was going to still fight for the people, but he's going to do it, you know, from a different approach.
Right.
So at this point, it looks like Cordell Calhoun is the president, and then he has a vice president. What's her name? Garvin?
Archie. Archie
Archie what?
is the president.
Is he?
Right.
David Archie, like he stepped down.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Calhoun.
Calhoun is the president. And his vice president is Vern Gavin.
Right.
And it seems like they were pleased with the way the meeting went. It was almost a 4-hour meeting. And they're saying that it's actually been better than the past meetings that they've had. You know, they came to some conclusions. And so big ups to y'all in Hines County. Because y'all did
Glad
that.
y'all got that resolved.
Yeah,
it was a whole mess a couple weeks ago.
Thanks to the sheriff.
I'm
The
talking
sheriff
about they
said-
ready, man, to some UFC type.
Yeah, he was like, hey, y'all get it together. Okay, we're going to keep it pushing to political hot wire.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe.
Hit the button. Okay, so after the Democrat historic defeat on voting rights, what happens next? So in an extremely bruising loss for Biden, the Republicans used the filibuster to block the sweeping bill from passing.
Wow.
We gave y'all this story a few weeks back also, and now we're at the results. And, you know, so what happened was basically the filibuster is, it's like let me get to it so I can make sure I say it right, how they gave it to me. If you into politics, then you know that you have to have a certain amount of votes for legislation to actually go through or whatever. So it's a technical Senate rule that requires 60 votes to advance most legislation. So this is something that was in place already, you know, but now that the Republicans have won and now they have, you know, things in their favor, it's like, what is going to happen?
Right.
And this was for voting rights.
Right. They're trying to say, the Republicans trying to say Joe Biden didn't really win the election fairly. You know what I'm saying? They think that, you know, kind of put me in mind of the little Bush story back when Bush became president, you know, with the votes and stuff down in Florida. But basically they're trying to say that the voting wasn't
He didn't win.
Yeah, he really didn't win.
He didn't really win.
Yeah, so, and they saying they're going to affect future votes. You know, in the future, everything going to kind of be.
The future of voting.
Right.
Like at any cause, this is something that won't be forgotten. It shouldn't be forgotten. I hope that it's not, it's just, I hate to think about it. Like, the Democrats not in control of the House anymore, but it's okay because, like I always say, I'm not really Democrat anyway.
Well,
but,
you know, I ain't, you know, I wasn't a Trump supporter, but at the same time, I was for a lot of stuff that he was standing for. You know what I'm saying? And I do know. Well, I ain't gonna just say that, but you know how I feel, my opinion about the Republican and the Democrats.
So you saying you think Trump should have won?
Well, I'm not saying I think he should have won. I just know that we had this preconceived notion about President Trump that he racist and he not for us and all that type of stuff. But the Democrats are. You know, that's the lane that we drive down. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel a little different about it.
So you a Democrat? You Democratic. I know you drink that brown liquor, but
I'm a Democrat when it comes to this. Who made that coffee anyway? You made it today?
We got some new creamer.
Oh, this stuff here buzzing today,
It's delicious.
But yeah, I ain't just Democrat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just say I'm a Democrat.
But do you vote Democrat?
I won't put my business out there like that now. I ain't gonna put my business out on
Okay,
like
that's
that.
what's up. Well, a lot of people had, something to say. Biden was quoted saying, "We're facing the most significant test of our democracy since the Civil War."
Right.
So y'all just stay tuned and hope for the best for our country, and
I think we're gonna be
with
all right.
the voting rights.
Right. I think we're gonna
Because
be okay.
they about to crack down on it. I think they're gonna get way stricter on who has a right to vote and if the votes count. That's what's going on.
I think too with the voting, I think that's just my opinion. I think it's all fairy tale world. You know what I'm saying? I think they already know who gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
next.
think that is according to who has control of the house.
I don't really got nothing to do with the house or the yard or none of that. I think they already know, but they got to put it out there as if we involved in who become president.
So that's what this is now.
Yeah,
that's what the filibuster.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly why I said that.
Well, we're gonna keep it pushing to the hip hop skinny, y'all. hip, hip, hip. You like when I do that dance, huh? Yeah, because that's it. So Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and Mona Scott Young to produce Hip Hop Homicides for WeTV, and Van Lathan is going to host it.
Right.
So,
Shout out to 50 Cent.
yeah, shout out to
boy.
him and Mona Scott too. They both have some, ties to actually producing shows that are famous to a lot of us. I think maybe Mona Scott is the Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Like, I know she does the reunion shows. I think she does that too. And then 50 Cent with Power and Empire.
Right.
But I think this is
great
going to
stuff.
be different.
I think that's good too. 'Cause, 50 Cent is like a big
He's a
powerhouse mogul, you know what I'm saying, in the TV world. You know what I'm saying? He put out great shows and stuff like that. So y'all definitely got to support, what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna support it.
Me too, because I like 50 Cent, all his movies in there. Oh yeah, BMF. How did I forget BMF? Everybody's watching that. Right. The rapper is producing the Hip Hop Homicides via his G Unit Film and Television, along with Mona Scott's Monami Productions and Lionsgate Television.
Right.
What you say? How you pronounce it, boy?
Monami.
I thought you said Monami.
You got to put the emphasis on it now. You can't just say that name just regular. You got to.
You got to put
Monami. Yeah, you got to. But you know, 50 Cent, he get a lot of backlash too about the type of movies that he do create, because they all about, it's our culture, it's our reality for most people, but it's drugs and sex, money, and drugs. And I seen a blog, they was talking about it's all the type of stuff he put out. And since he got that type of platform, why not put out different type of movies? You know what I'm saying?
Entertaining. It's entertaining,
Right, yeah.
At this point, but I think this show right here is going to be more real. More real TV or whatever. I'm not sure if it's going to be reality TV or is it going to be like
documentary type thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. And Van Lathan, he was formerly on TMZ. So I think it's going to be quite an interesting show if they really get deep, because they're going to be doing like the homicides that went cold, like maybe Tupac and Biggie.
Right.
But I think they should do some current.
A whole lot of them went cold. They need to heat them up.
They saying it's going to be like a 8 episode thing. I'm like, just 8? Oh, okay. Is they going to have it comprised like episodes like swished together? Right. I hate to say that word, swish, but for lack of a better word, but like it's gonna all be compiled in like 5 in one episode.
Right. Sardines. Smash all together.
Now that's funny right there. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you do like, share, subscribe. Shout out to him on with the time capsule. Hey.
Shout out.
All right. So for sports news. Disgruntled Cowboys fans shown on CBS become the latest NFL memes. Now, I had to say something about this in the beginning, because my dad is a huge Cowboy fan. So it's like the agony when the Cowboys are playing and they're like really sucking. It's like terrible. And it's crazy because they haven't been on top in a long time.
Is he at the hospital?
Who, my dad? Yeah. Don't do him.
Shout out to McNasty, IL Weekly Time Capsule. But I hate the Cowboys though. I'm glad they lost.
Wow.
They suck. They sorry. They been sorry. But when they drafted Dak Prescott from Mississippi State, I was like, dang, I hope he don't go to the Cowboys. And they drafted him to the Cowboys.
You hated that.
And then, I like how he play. I like his game. I think he underrated. He need a new offensive line too. But then they got Ezekiel Elliott came over there. I said, oh man, the Cowboys finna great to do something. But then I ain't get my hopes up too high, because I know they wasn't gonna do nothing, because it's a trend. See when Romo left, y'all, he cursed the Cowboys.
Oh my goodness.
I think Romo work at Walgreens now, I believe. They got rid of him. But anyway,
he paper and plastic now.
Tony Romo, every year they lose the same playoff game. He'll make it right there and then send it right back.
Drop the ball. And they said that a lot of that was going on in this game too. It was like the Cowboy fans, we know y'all was ready Sunday. Y'all was showing up. And then it was like an epic fail. Like, I'm so sorry to hear that. San Francisco opened up with a 13-0 lead in the early second quarter. Led 23-7 by the end of the third. I thought they was like about to really come back.
They can't. Cowboys don't come back. See, Cowboys, they never ever. I don't think Cowboys never ever came back and won a game. They had to be already up.
He on them Cowboys, huh?
But I'm gonna tell y'all. See, I figured out too. Cowboys is America's team, and I remember I was trying to figure out why they was America's team, and I figured out about a couple years ago, about 10 years ago, I found out I went to some research on them. All the players, some of them on cocaine, and then some of them, all of them on child support. So that's why I knew they became. That's why they became America's team, because when Michael Irvin was there, I used to hear that all the time. We're America's team. And I know Michael Irvin used to be out there on that stuff.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, allegedly. I don't want to put he was allegedly on.
Oh Lord! But if you ain't
But I
seen
saw
this,
his nose always had it be white. I used to try to wipe it off on the TV. Like, he on something.
if y'all ain't seen the videos, these fans were so disappointed.
Yeah, they was high.
I felt bad for them. That was funny though. It was one, they had the one with the ladies, 2 ladies on there, and one was just looking so pitiful. It had 24/7. The store right there, I was like, really?
Cowboys got some die-hard fans. But they die hard in the playoffs. They just die hard.
On that day, we gonna wrap it up. Thank y'all for watching.
Trash.
This has been your weekly time capsule. I'm your hostess, NEICY, REDD, GAWDESS. Y'all know where to find me on social media: IG, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok.
I'm Mr. HUMMINBOY. Y'all follow me on social media: Facebook, Instagram. Got a new video finna drop and a movie about to come out. Shoe Fly. I'm in it. I'm starting this. It dropped February the 1st, Black History Month. It's a day in Black History. And I gotta take y'all down to Mississippi Delta and show y'all how this thing started.
Yeah, it's rocking. Y'all gonna like it. But until then, y'all sit tight right here, because y'all know what's coming up next, the Mississippi Recording Artist Spotlight. Until next time, keep y'all self-calculating.
What is that?
These Jordan 18s.
No, they not.
You didn't appreciate it. You didn't appreciate me. All of the love I gave you, you didn't know what to do. You didn't appreciate it. You forgot to say thank you for all that I did. I basically raised you like you were my kid. I just needed some respect, like the great Miss Franklin. You so ungrateful, don't have no kind of manners. Yeah, I mean what I say, and no, I didn't stammer. Hey, boy, get out of my face. You know that I can't be replaced. You had to learn that the hard way. Boy, bye, go ahead and cry. Go ahead and call all your girls on the side, cause I'm not gonna take no more of your lies. I'm cutting you off and I'm saying goodbye. You didn't appreciate it. You didn't appreciate me. All the love I gave you, you didn't know what to do. You didn't appreciate it. Now my love, I'll take it back. All the things I gave you, now I'ma give it to him. Now I'ma give me a real man. I need someone who understands. I see all along this was your plan. How you a boy wanna be a man, cause you can appreciate it. All of the love you faked it, and I can't take any more. So show yourself to the door. Gave you chance after chance after chance after chance, over and over and over again. You did me so dirty, I can't understand. But I guess it's my fault for being stupid. You gon' miss me now that I'm gone. You gon' hate to see me moving on. I'm the realest that you'll ever get. You didn't appreciate